Protective custody inmates are inmates who are requesting protective custody because they're in fear of their life. Your reception and classification inmates are inmates who come in from all the county jails in the northern region of the state. They are processed through the facility within 3 to 4 weeks. They are classified, and then they're shipped from here to one of the other 27 facilities throughout the state that we feel their classification best suits them. There's approximately 24,000 inmates that go through the reception process every year. Back when the prison was first opened in the 1800s, it was, very, very strict. The inmates walked single file, no talking absolutely whatsoever. They had to face forward. They walked with one hand on the shoulder of the inmate in front of them. They spent most of their days out working and then the evenings in their cell, reading, quiet. They couldn't talk. That went on for a while, and then the pendulum swung the other way. They introduced programs. They introduced college programs, high school programs. They introduced a lot of religious programs into the facilities. So it seems like there's two sides to prison administration. One is security, the other one is programs. And for some reason, it just seems like there's always more of an emphasis on one or the other for each administration. Joliet actually did have a death chamber. There were actually 3 places in the state that did electrocutions. One was Joliet. They had everything north of Springfield, except for Cook County. Cook County was another one of the sites. They did all of their own executions by electric chair up there. And Menard had everything south of Springfield.
Approximately 98 inmates have been executed within the state of Illinois. During the time period from the 20s to the 40s, there was, I believe, 13 that were executed here at Joliet Correctional Center. The death penalty was then reinstated back in 1990, and all the executions now are lethal injection and take place at Stateville Correctional Center.
Joliet has gone through many, many changes over the years. After it opened in 1860, there was a new hospital unit that was built in 1895. The original dining room was built in 1903. The east and west cell house were completely regutted and reconstructed in the early 40s and 50s. They modernized and put in heat, water.
There's many additions that was added to Joliet. Once it was built across the street, there was a women's facility that was built there. It was opened up in 1900, and that stayed open until the Dwight Correctional Center was opened and the women were transferred there.
Constant change, constant updating. I mean, you figure that the prison was built in 1860. There was no indoor plumbing, no electricity, no anything. So they've done a lot of remodeling over the years. This was always an extremely busy facility, a lot faster paced in compared to the other institutions. So it's very strange to come back here and have everything empty and silent, quiet.
Joliet Correctional Center closed due to budgetary reasons, and it closed in February of 2002. It is now managed by our central management system, which is in Springfield, Illinois. Right now is just used for TV and movie or documentaries. Our future here with Joliet Correctional Center is unsure at this time, but it perhaps is up for sale.